Hey guys, so welcome to another week of WoW Weekly with Myst. I hope everyone's doing great. My theme here from my Transmog, for those that don't know, I've been kind of swapping my theme every week. And this week, I started with the shorts. I thought they looked really cute. And so I was like, okay, well, it's midsummer, and those are kind of midsummer colors, you know, with the orange and the brown. And so that was what I was going for, and then it seemed to have just turned into a safari look. So I'm calling it the Indiana Jones look, since I'm hyped for that game right now. And yeah, so that's what we're going with here. So I'll do a little turnaround. And that's our little transmog. And yeah. As far as this week's events, WoW Remix is still going on. I still got tons of time. It ends on August 19th. Midsummer is going on. That one ends on July 5th. And then we have PvP Brawl, which is Cooking Impossible. And then also Time Walking will be this week, and it is MOP. So a bit of an extra MOP week this week. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start with some Blizzard news first, and then we'll get into game news. So the first thing I got is that Blizzard has confirmed they will be at gamescom this year. So that will be near the end of August. That runs August 21st to August 25th. And that's an Xbox booth. So yeah. This one could mean that there are no more BlizzCon, which I had actually predicted when Xbox, kind of took over. I kind of assumed that might be the case, especially with BlizzCons not doing as well as they have in the past. And they admitted themselves that they were losing money from it. So yeah, Gamescom may be, between the August event, and then of course we just had the June event where, all of them come together and do their own shows. So yeah, those are the two places we can expect to see them now. Not confirming no BlizzCon here, but it's pretty likely. They're part of two events throughout the year. I doubt they're going to put together a BlizzCon. Like, what would they have to share at a third convention, right? Like, yeah, there'd just be no real point. Which is unfortunate, because BlizzCon, the coolest part of BlizzCon really had nothing to do with their announcements. I would just choose to try to get tickets for the years that I knew an expansion was gonna get announced. But the reality is, when I went, I didn't go because of the announcements. The announcements were cool that year, so yay for that. But I went because of who I was going with, so it was really for the seeing everyone together and the community, and yeah, that's what BlizzCon's for. Whereas these game shows, I feel, are more for announcements, right? So there is a bit of a kind of letdown with that one. You're kind of getting rid of community. But once again, BlizzCon has not been confirmed as a cancel, just it's very likely. Now, I will say that it'll be pretty hype, that Gamescom, because it runs from the 21st to the 25th, and we're getting the expansion on the 26th. So it's going to be a pretty kind of, hype little whatever they decide to share, and then boom, we're in the expansion, right? So very interesting. Also, they did announce that Guild Realms and faction transfer services will be retiring. This right here, this news is the reason why a lot of people think that the pre-patch may be July 23rd. Originally, there was another reason for that. A day before this announcement came out, WoW had basically come out and said that they found a splash screen element that showed that the pre-patch would most likely be available on July 30th or even possibly a little before. It's easy to assume that a little before would be a week before, and it's very easy to assume it would be on a Tuesday because everything is usually on a Tuesday, especially pre-patches. So that's where people got the 23rd from. And then now with this whole guild services for the realm transfer and faction transfer retiring, the last day it will be available is July 22nd. So now people are very certain that the pre-patch will be July 23rd. Nothing is confirmed yet, so this is still speculation. But I will say this hints at it more than the splash screen. Okay, so on to some retail news. So the first thing we got for retail is that if you have purchased the Epic Edition of The War Within, when the pre-patch launches, we will get 3 additional pets. So we already have the blue one, which came with the pre-purchase. We will also get the yellow, the purple, and the red one. This will be done through a quest called Griffins of a Feather, and it's fairly easy. Just you go and talk to Kirdran Wildhammer, who will be situated in Valdrakken. He tells us that Squally is missing her friends, and you go on a journey through the Dragon Isles to find the 3 variants of friends. So yeah. Also, Midsummer, we got some bad luck protection. I've yet to see it. You know, let me know if it worked for you guys. You know, unless you were lucky enough to get on the first try, because then there was not enough time for you to have bad luck. But yeah, you know, let's get a show of hands of how many attempts do you have in, and have you looted it yet? And then we'll see if this bad luck protection is working. I have not been running the alts at all. The minute I read that the kill just helps your first attempt of the day, but you don't get loot, yeah, I lost all interest right there. The minute I read you don't get loot. Like, yeah, I'd already checked out. So yeah. But if you guys are having some luck, definitely share it in the comments. If you're having bad luck, share it. You know, the only way you can test a theory is by everyone sharing their details. So yeah, because Blizzard don't tell us shit. For those that may be a little confused, since I haven't really explained the bad luck protection, basically what it is that your first attempt of the day to get this. So if you didn't know, Cliffside Welder Drake armor is available. You get from killing a Hoon, which you can do through the group finder. And the first attempt is, you know, a better than normal chance. And then what they've done is your alts, if you drag them through, they will increase your first attempt of the day by a bit. We don't know how much, but that is what they do. They've made it clear that your alts will not get the loot. They may get other loot, but they will not get the loot that you're after, which is that Drake armor. All they do is contribute. So, yeah, that's why I had checked out, basically, because there's no guarantee, and you don't even have a chance at loot. Yeah, telling me that it just ups the percentage a bit and not even telling me what that percentage is really not enough when there's absolutely no chance that I can even loot it on that character. So yeah. So I've been running it basically like I've been running since they changed to this first attempt of the day is your best chance, and that is by running it on one character. Yeah, that is how I've been running all these. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know? All I gotta say is it's nice when it does, because then I didn't do all those ults and I spent less time getting the item. Yeah. A remix update here, and no, it's not a nerf or a fix. I think this might be the first week. So this one has to do with some weapons. So basically every piece of gear that is in the Panda remix, except for a few cloak transmogs, is available through ensembles purchased in the Infinite Bazaar. So if you want like a class specific set, yeah, you can do that through the vendor. Also, there is some sales going on right now. So the Frenemies pack, which includes all these pets here, that one is 65% off right now, and that will be until July 1st. And then there's the accessories pack, and that one is $15 right now, and that also runs till July 1st. And then here's just like a list of all of it together. So you can see the Frenemies pack, accessories pack. There's some game services that are on sale right now. Mounts, pets, transmogs, transmorpher beacon, and then of course there's some other games. I'd like to just add to this list that other Blizzard games are also on sale. So, on top of the Warcraft, you can also add Diablo, Overwatch. Yeah, like just check the whole Battle.net if you're curious. Everything on Battle.net is pretty much on sale. Minus the stuff that's never on sale, like AKA a token. Okay, I got a bit of news for Classic. So, first thing is, the sale. So there is some Classic game services on sale. Here they are. So, yeah, you can see that there's a few things there. And then the next few pieces of news I have for you have to do with Season of Discovery. This will be Phase 4. It's Sing and PTR right now, so should get a date semi-soon for it. The first thing is this new trinket. So this is the Duke's Domain. It's a new trinket rewarded for reaching Exalted with the Hydraxian Waterlords. Also, some new bags. So we have the leather reinforced runecloth bag. And then, of course, here's the pattern for tailors that, want to make it. Now, I don't know if something's funky with the tooltip there for the pattern, because it's showing the mooncloth bag, unless you use a mooncloth bag to make that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong. It's looking very much But then the leather reinforced runecloth bag, basically, it literally says teaches you how to sew a mooncloth bag when it's supposed to be a rune cloth bag. Yeah, there might be a mistake there, honestly. I see an issue. I'm just gonna say. But either or, there will be an 18 slot bag for Phase 4 of Season of Discovery. And then we're also seeing this Kezan Cash Carrier, which is an 18 slot bag. There is no news on where that comes from, though. Okay, and then this is the Recolored Tier 1 Molten Core sets. So I thought we'd just show them off. So we have the Druid, Cenarian Rage, Cenarian Cunning, Cenarian Eclipse, the Hunter, Giant Stalker Pursuit, Giant Stalker Prowess, Mage, Arcanist Insight, Arcanist Moment, Paladin, Lawbringer Mercy, Lawbringer Radiance, Lawbringer Will, the Priest, Dawn Prophecy, Twilight Prophecy, Rogue, Night Slayer Battle Armor, Shaman, Earth Fury Resolve, Earth Fury Eruption, Earth Fury Relief, Warlock, Corrupted Fellheart, Wicked Fellheart, and then the Warrior, Immovable Might, and Unstoppable Might. My goals for this past week was the trading post. I did finish it. That video will be on the channel tomorrow for you guys. So yay, completed my one and only goal that I made for myself this week, or last week, I mean. For this week's goals, we're gonna do some Midsummer, which really doesn't take me too long. I do the daily quests, the set, like the striking back quests. I do those on 2 characters right now. And then I only really do my one dungeon. Well, I do 2 because I'll queue it in on the second character just for the hell of it, right? Because I'm on it anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do for the queues. And then I do the dailies. So I'll probably do that this week. Because I would like to purchase the shield and the back piece this week. I could have already had it if I was like doing flames and stuff, which was the original plan, but I'm in no rush now. Yeah. So originally I was going to do it fast because I was going to grab the flames for the trading post, but it turned out I didn't even need them. So yeah. But that's my plan. So Midsummer, and then some remix. I did find out that I do need a character leveled for mount purposes. Yeah, and that's my leveling in a nutshell. I don't level just to have a leveled character anymore because I've been leveling characters for 20 years. Usually if I level a character, there's another reason behind it. And a mount is the reason. So maybe I'll have a remix stream going on this week. I still have a lot of editing to do, so streams might not occur till like the end of the week. But I'm doing my best to catch up so that we can get another stream in the mix. And yeah, so that's this week's goals, some Midsummer and some remix. If you guys want to see some beta streams, let me know. Maybe I'll throw a poll up. And yeah, that's probably the easier way. So just keep your eye on the community tab. I'll throw a poll up today or tomorrow. And we'll see what people prefer, remix or beta. So that is it. That's all I got for you guys this week. I hope you're having fun in Midsummer. I hope that you have looted the Drake cosmetic thing. And I imagine most people are probably done with Remix now, but if you're still in there leveling characters, cool. So have a great one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.